I hate videos. Now, you may be wondering, if I hate videos, what the heck am I doing here? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are in the world today. If you can hear me, please let me know. Just want to make sure that my audio is working. And if you're watching live, please drop me a comment and let me know where you're tuning in from. I'd love to be able to shout you out and acknowledge you. Um, if you and I haven't met yet, my name is Ingor van Rooi, and I am known and recognized as a networking ninja. I help manufacturers and entrepreneurs develop a strategy so that they can stand out and connect with their ideal community, especially on LinkedIn. I see the comments. Thank you to everyone who is here. Um, I see quite a few people are actually on um, YouTube. So, hello to you, Raven. Thank you for tuning in from South Africa. And I see Katie. Thank you for being here, Katie. And John. Thank you, John, for being here. Awesome to see you both. And guys, if LinkedIn gives you any issues, please go over to YouTube. You will be able to hear better there probably. And it's also closer to real time than LinkedIn is. Again, if you're tuned in, drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And please confirm that you can hear me. I am flying solo today, so it's not that easy to confirm before I'm live. So Katie says she's also on YouTube. So awesome to see you. Hello, Whitney. Whitney, I hope Henry's feeling better and that you're also okay. So thank you. Okay. I saw a message that said that you can hear me. So the manufacturing hype girl says she's tuning in from gloomy and rainy central Wisconsin. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope I can brighten up your day today. Hello to you, Gail. Gail says hello, connecting. Nice to see you here, Gail. And Whitney says, listening in from humid Katy, Texas. What? What happened to Sugarland? Whitney, you need to tell me what the heck happened to Sugarland. Is it the same thing? Okay. Katie says, I will have to send a strongly worded email to LinkedIn. Oh, Lord. Did LinkedIn misbehave again today? Please let me know. Gail says, now heading over to YouTube too, although working here so far. Oh, I see. Okay. And Katie says she can hear me loud and clear. And hello to Gail, of course. So awesome to have you here. This today is not really about you or I, it's about the content. Okay, Whitney says she's at home today. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's about the content, so let's dive right in. Before we do that, actually, let's say Thank you to our friends at M&I for putting together an amazing event in M&I University. If you don't know, you need to know that M&I University is really an amazing opportunity for manufacturers. So if you haven't been to their website yet, you have to. I'm just looking. Okay, here we go. This is their website. It's university.mni.net. Check it out. There are so many amazing people that are collaborating with M&I and bringing you various courses on different topics like everything email, goal setting, process. So please check it out. You won't be sorry. That is for sure. Um, okay, let's dive right into the content. Welcome to the M&I University course, Leveraging LinkedIn with the Networking Ninja. As you know, this course is spanning over 4 weeks, so October 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th. Let's go with some introductions. Uh, so far, I can tell that Gail, Katie, Whitney, and John are here. If there's anyone else that I'm not familiar with, could you please drop me a comment and let me know who you are, where you're tuning in from, and hopefully what you'd like to glean from this um, course with me. So, if there's nobody new, I won't go through all of this. You guys know me. Oh, hello, Yuri. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, Yuri, for you, I'm going to tell you. My name is Ingor van Rooi, um, and I'm recognized as a networking ninja. I help manufacturers and entrepreneurs really develop a LinkedIn strategy so that they can stand out and connect with their ideal community. So, who am I? I'm a mom of three girls and a wife. I'm a lover of people. Um, let's say hello to you, Yuri. Thank you so much. And also, Abdullah Syed from Pakistan. Thank you for being here. I'm an entrepreneur. As I said, I'm known as the Networking Ninja. I'm the CEO and founder of We Got This Admin. The most important thing that you really need to know is that I am a LinkedIn enthusiast. And if you see all the comments that is on this production, all these people I would not have met if it were not for LinkedIn. So if you are in the comments, please connect with one another. It's always an amazing opportunity. So here's what to expect from these sessions. Last week was October 5th, and it was day one. I had an introduction and I spoke about why we should embrace LinkedIn. I also had a special guest who popped on and allowed me to interview him and talk about the changes that he made, that he implemented after having a conversation with me, and also the results that came from those changes. I will speak to that later on today as well, but that's what we did last week. And if you missed it, please check out my profile. You will find it in one of my posts. You'll find the video where I did last week's session. And then for today is October 12th, day two, and we're going to be talking about the foundation of LinkedIn and also connecting. Next week is October 19th, day three, and we'll be speaking about communicating on LinkedIn. And then on the 26th, which is day four, we will be talking about collaboration on LinkedIn. So, welcome to day two. If you know about building anything, you will know that we need a foundation. And why do we need a foundation? It is to make sure that the building doesn't crumble. So if any of you that's in the comments can drop me something and let me know, what do you think is the foundation of LinkedIn? Please drop me a comment and let me know your thoughts on that. Anyone, would you like to hazard a guess? Guys, I don't want to just be sitting and talking to my screen. This is a conversation between you and I. So please drop me a comment and let me know what you think the foundation of LinkedIn is. How do we get started? Any guesses? Okay, so we'll move on then. Let me tell you what the foundation is. Whitney says your profile is your foundation. Exactly. So, how do we get started? We get started with profile optimization. That's right. So, here we go. Whitney said your profile is your foundation. And so did the manufacturing hype girl, which is Katie. Um, that is the foundation of LinkedIn. So we get started. I love it, John. John says, remember your password and create a profile. So, in order to get started with building out your profile, the best way is really to go about doing it the proper way, which is through profile optimization. And that allows you to put your best foot forward. And it really is the foundation of personal branding. So, why should we optimize? There are various reasons, and I just want to go through them with you quickly. The first one would be that it helps people to understand who you are as well as your expertise. It helps you stand out. It boosts your personal brand. It helps build relationships and close deals because before somebody invests in a relationship with you or closes a deal with you, yes, they will check out your profile and they want to make sure that you are legit, that you are who you say you are, right? So that is part of building relationships and closing deals as well. It establishes trust. So, like I said, they want to make sure that you are legit. And LinkedIn is like your online business card. Think about it. You know, I will tell you last week actually, I so that is so sorry. Last week I actually went to a trade show. Before I went to the trade show, I was speaking to a friend of mine, and she said, yes, go, go, go. And I said, I'm not so sure I want to go. She asked me why, and I said, well, I don't have any business cards. And she said to me, that doesn't matter. You can just go there and connect with them on LinkedIn on your phone. Yes, LinkedIn was able to replace a business card for me in that manner. So um, let's look at the how now. And by the way, let me just look at Katie says we're building social proof through our profile optimization. Exactly. And Yuri says, he says, Ingor, go. Nice regards from Prague. Thank you, Yuri. So how do we do it? The first thing is through our profile picture. And here are 6 examples of profile pictures that I have found on LinkedIn. Can anyone tell me what would be the best way to show up on LinkedIn? If you're looking at these 6, 3 of them are incorrect and 3 of them are correct. So if you have a look at them, The examples at the bottom are the ones that are good to use on LinkedIn. Um, then I had somebody actually ask me a few weeks ago, what's wrong with these, with the three in the top? Um, Anyone want to hazard a guess? Yes, they are. Katie says, oh my goodness, the top three are epic. These are actual profile pictures that I found on LinkedIn. So yes. And John says the bottom row are good. Thank you, John. Oh my gosh, John says top row. Reach out to Ingor. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Katie says business cards are not necessary, but I have been collecting them with my sons since they were little. Oh my gosh, I can imagine how many business cards you have, Katie. Oh my gosh. Yes. So Katie is guessing why there's an issue with the top three profile pictures. She says they aren't a representation of the person and brand exactly. If you look at this picture, like this person is not even looking at the camera. The one in the middle, she's looking, but you really cannot see her face. And there are people that have been cropped out of it, which is kind of weird. It looks like she attended a party. And this one is just print. So, yes, thank you. Um, and so, here are a few guidelines for your profile picture. And it says, your profile picture needs to look like you. It must be a high resolution image. Your face must be 60% of the frame. The profile picture must include only you, and it must not be a selfie. Unless, of course, you have really long arms and you can take it without anybody noticing that it's a selfie. And your expression is key. The background should not distract. You should wear workwear. It should include soft, natural light and use filters wisely. Some people have profile pictures where they've filtered the heck out of the picture and you can't really tell whether it's them or not. And workwear. Oh my gosh, wait, I need to display this comment. Katie says, so are you saying to not wear a hoodie? Katie, if you go into your office and wear a hoodie, maybe, but that's not really how you want to show up. Because if you remember, your profile picture is really someone's first impression of you. And is that really how you want to show up? Maybe not. I would say, depending on the industry, somebody could wear something like even a golf shirt, right? I think some people that I know do wear golf shirts or even a hard hat if they work in construction. So that's not an issue, but make sure that it's your work attire. Good morning to you, King of Process. Thank you for being here. And okay, so let's move along. After the profile picture, I think we all know how to. Uh, I think we all. I'm laughing. I'm going to display the comment, but I think we all know how to show up correctly in your profile picture. I love what you said here, Diane. She says, assuming not work from home wardrobe. The reason why I'm laughing is because uh, we've had a side conversation on my show actually about um, pants or not pants. And yeah, many of us don't wear pants or wear shorts, right? Not necessarily no pants at all, but that's why we're laughing. Anyway, moving along. The banner. So the banner or cover picture is at the top of your profile. And so here are three guidelines for your banner. Firstly, it needs to reinforce who you are. Whitney, no problem. I see your comment. No problem. Catch the replay if you like later on. Take care. So your banner needs to reinforce who you are. It needs to visually support the written portions of your profile and communicate your value, skills, and professional identity. So if you have a look at these are good examples of what a banner photo can look like. Of course, pertaining to your your industry or your profession. Or if you like, if you look at the middle one, that one displays someone's city that they live in, or that they in which they operate in terms of business. So those are ones that work. And here are some examples of profiles that I've come across on LinkedIn and just wanted to show you. So if you have a look at the top one is Jeff Weiner. He's the executive chairman at LinkedIn. He's one of the founding partners of Next Play Ventures, and he's heavy into LinkedIn, and he's got a great profile. I'm sure many people go to it. So I just wanted to show you that this is what his looks like. Just very specific to what he does, right? And then we have Janet Murray. She is a content marketing expert and speaker. And if you have a look at it, she is displaying her courageous content planner so that people know this is what she sells, this is what she does, this is how she can help them, and they can reach out. Okay, so let me just go to the comments quickly. Oh my gosh, Dave is asking if we're supposed to be wearing pants. Yes, please. And wow, this is interesting. Katie says Whitney and I actually had the same banner when we first met. I think it's important to note we should check how the banner looks on mobile. Exactly. You can definitely put a good banner in place, but they are, if you look at the way that it displays right now, the profile picture is on the left. And so there shouldn't be words behind the profile picture, right? So you want to make sure that your profile picture doesn't overlap your banner. And also on mobile, I think, let me just have a look. I think on mobile, I've seen, I'm just going to look at my own one. I've seen it sometimes display as in the middle, but it's not. So I'll just show you. If you can see here. Um, okay, that's not a good example because now I'm live and it's showing my live in there. So if you have a look, here is a friend of mine, and it does display in a similar fashion on mobile as well. But there are times when actually your profile pictures lands right in the middle. Oh my gosh. Dave says, I guess it will remain a mystery for that profile photo. Yes. And Katie says, Dave, how many times do we have to tell you that live equals pants? Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's move on to the next part of your profile. And by the way, I want to share something. I have a freebie that I'm giving away. It is a checklist that you can go through and check off your different profile items that you want to change according to what I'm teaching you today. But if you would like access to the checklist, I need you to go. I'm going to share a link. I'll need you to go in there and provide me with your email address. So I'll share the link and you can fill in the form. And if you complete the form, I will send you the checklist and also some additional information according to what I'm sharing with you today. So again, I have a checklist which will help you actually to optimize your profile. And it's a free item that I'm willing to share with you if you share your email address with me. Don't worry, I won't spam you. That's not who I am. But I just love to stay in touch. So the next item that we need to address is the headline. Many of us put our job title in the headline. And again, this is part of your profile. So it's usually somebody's first introduction to who you are. And if your headline just says, you know, Ingor van Rooi, nurse practitioner, that really doesn't tell them much about you as a person. So if you have a look at the first one, I highlighted what the headline is. Um, Justin Welsh says, I coach SMB SaaS founders to accelerate recurring revenue toward $50 million. Um, it how do I say? This explains what he does. I would love for him to actually add a little bit more personal items in there, but that's what he said. And then with Sarah Johnson, she says, I help high performers land amazing jobs. And then she uses separators, but she says she's an interview coach, an executive resume writer, and LinkedIn branding, as well as a career coach. And here's someone, let me read what they say. Helping companies use LinkedIn effectively with customized virtual training and helping individuals via one to one coaching. Matching your business needs to LinkedIn capabilities. But I want to, hold on. Let me read what Katie said. She says, yeah, I need this checklist. I got my profile picture taken care of. I thought I had my banner done, but my dumb head covers parts of the text in my banner. Yes. And to be honest with you, you just really need to play around with it, Katie. We've all learned how to do it, but through trial and error, really. I I did it. I made a banner and I uploaded it, and then I wasn't satisfied with the way that it displayed, and I kept shifting my font, my writing to the right, and eventually found what worked for me. John says, no job title, have fun with it. Yes. I'm going to show you what John did later on, guys. But here, Katie says she's still trying to avoid eyes in the headline. He could have said coaching. Yes, you're right. He could have. Um, you know, and this is something that we need to be aware of always, regardless of whether it's online or in person. We don't want to be an eye specialist, right? So we want to make sure that it's about the reader and not ourselves. Um, so here are a few ways that we can help with our headlines. So number one is keep it simple. Remember that you are trying to give people a reason to click on your profile. Number two is be clear, compelling, and specific. Number three, offer unique value. Number four, be a little boastful. Yes, it has to be like, a humble brag. I know most of us don't want to do that, but sometimes we need to. And The last one is change your profile to suit the situation. So, for instance, when I know that I have a boot camp or a course coming up, I will switch my banner out and put something in pertaining to that. Other times, if I'm not feeling well and I'm going to cancel my live show, I will put that in the banner so that when somebody goes to my profile and they're looking for my live show, they'll see that the live show for this Friday is canceled. It's a way for you to communicate with your community, because people will visit your profile for sure. So, next up is industry and location. Um, and this is it's very simple. Just follow it and input the information. So you click edit public profile and URL, and you will be able to get to that. And then let's look at, I'm going to take my picture away. Let's look at how to personalize your URL. So if yours is not personalized, and I know that there are some people that are watching live right now whose profile link is not personalized. So please follow along and do this. The first thing is to click the me icon at the top of your LinkedIn homepage. Next, you click View Profile. Then you click Edit Public Profile and URL on the right side. Then you'll be redirected to the Public Profile Settings page. Under Edit Your Custom URL on the right side, click the edit icon next to your public profile URL. It'll be an address that looks like www.linkedin.com/in/ and it'll be your name plus numbers or whatever. And you can type the last part of your new custom URL in the text box and click save. This is so important because it shows that you pay attention to detail. Make sure that you implement this, please. I have a comment from John, so I want to just display it. He says, so many people forget to do this, and your profile URL should be as easy to remember as your website. Exactly. And John says personalizing it will also impact SEO for your name. So if you didn't think about the reasoning behind it, this is your reasoning. It will personalize the impact. He says personalizing it will also impact SEO for your name, search engine optimization. Because as I taught you last week, your profile is searchable through Google. Hold on. I just want to read what I see. Katie, I saw you. I see your question. Um, hmm. So Katie is asking a question, and I think somebody else that's in the comment section will probably answer this better than me. But Katie, you say that Katie says she works for a SaaS company that works directly with the manufacturing and industrial arena. I always put manufacturing as my industry as that's where I work and what she loves. Should I be using SaaS or tech? And I don't know, Katie, in my opinion, since you are the manufacturing hype girl, besides the work that you do, and also, never mind the fact that you work directly with manufacturing, right? Your customers are in manufacturing. I think it's fine for you to remain, to keep manufacturing as your industry. But if you disagree with what I'm saying, please drop us a comment and let us know. Okay, next part is number 6, fill in your work experience. And I'm not saying copy everything that's on your resume. Maybe just write a summary for each position, because some of us have like 10 positions on our LinkedIn and you don't want to um, put everything in there. So just maybe just a summary. And then number 7 says this: turn your summary into your story. So number 1 is start with an attention grabbing intro. What sets you apart, right? Like that's what you want to put as your intro. And then, because the first 3 lines show before any viewers click more. Make it keyword rich to optimize search. Show off your accomplishments. Make it easy to read, and use a CTA at the end. So something like, please reach out if you'd like to learn more. Or, um, you know, you can say, here's, you can give somebody your phone number, you can give them an email address. Please send me an email if you'd like to connect, or whatever you like. But make sure you have a CTA at the end. Number 8, list your relevant skills. 9, spotlight your services or skills. So open to work or providing services, make sure you have that. Number 10, grow your network. So this means, connect with more people. Once you've done those things and you've checked off 1 to 9, grow your network. And when you connect with people, endorse them, endorse their skills. What happens when you do that is you endorse them, and they will reciprocate and help you build your own social proof. I know, oh my gosh, Katie says, oh my gosh, Inga, it looks like so much work. I know it does, but we showed you last week, and I'm going to tell you again, the proof is in the pudding. John did what I suggested, and he is flying. So we need to show up properly. And request and give recommendations. Many people don't have this part completed on their profile, but really, when you request recommendations, it helps to build your social proof. And also, when you give recommendations, it does the same thing, because guess what? When you give a recommendation, people can view that on your profile. So it's so very important. Okay, that is the part that is with regards to the checklist. So I will send you the checklist if you sign up. Um, and let me grab the link. And I'm gonna post it in the comments on LinkedIn and also on YouTube. So give me a second. Let me play you my intro video again while I do this quickly, because I want to drop the link for you. So enjoy my intro video. Here you go. I hate videos. Now you may be wondering, if I hate videos, what the heck am I doing here? I'm back. I have dropped the link for you on on LinkedIn, and I'm just about to
I
drop
have
it.
dropped the link for you.
Apologies. And I'm gonna drop it right here in the chat for you on YouTube as well. So it's right there for you to click the link and fill out the document so that I can send you the checklist. But trust me, yes, it seems like a lot of work, but take a few days and do it over a few days. Just get it done. We want to make sure that you're showing up correctly on LinkedIn. Okay, so the next part, that is all about the foundation. Now we want to move along and speak about connecting. Um, so why connect? Can anyone drop me a message and let me know why should you connect to others on LinkedIn? Why is it important? Let me know. I'm watching the comments and waiting for you guys. Oh my gosh. John says this, it is time well spent, right? And this is what, so he's speaking about specifically about going through and completing those tasks, checking off that checklist that I will provide for you. It is time well spent because really, truly, we need to show up. We need to show up properly. So, can you drop me a comment and let me know um, why should we connect with one another? What is the purpose of connecting on LinkedIn or any social media platform really? Can you let me know what is the purpose of that? Um, Katie says, I hate video. I do hate video. I'm here for you. John says, I love this. He says, learn, grow, and be social on social. Yes. If you don't want to be social on social, what are you doing here? Right? I love that. Katie says to build your reach and to fill your feed with content from your ideal customer to learn more about them. And why do you want to learn more about your ideal customer? It's because we want to build a rapport and know what the issues are that they're experiencing so that we can address them, right? And Katie says, people buy from people. I love, oh my gosh, Diane, you are touching my heart right now. She says, I am because we are. Exactly. It's all about Ubuntu, which is what I speak about quite often. And for those of you that don't know what Ubuntu is, I'm going to display it so that you know um, what it means. So, Ubuntu, like me, has its roots in ancient Africa. And so it's an ancient African word meaning humanity to others. It is often described as reminding us that I am what I am because of who we all are. In short, I am because we are. And the reason why I believe in Ubuntu so wholeheartedly is that I would never be the me that I am today were it not for the people that I've encountered along life's journey. I'd like to show you um, just a quick quote. If you don't know me, I'll let you know. I love quotes because I can't say it any better than people that have already said it, right? So, Michelle Janae says that networking is not just about connecting people, it's about connecting people with ideas, and people with opportunities. So, why is it important to connect? I'll show you something else. This is by Brene Brown, and she says, connection is why we're here. It is what gives us purpose and meaning to our lives, right? So that's what it is. So, how do we connect, guys? How do we connect? Let's have a look. Um, So the first thing is you need to identify your ideal connection. So look at who it is that you would ideally like to connect with. Their location, their income, maybe. Maybe that's not important to you. I'm just giving you examples of criteria that you need to look at. So location, income, job title. If you are wanting to build a community of people that you can sell to, that's important. You need to look at what they do, right? Job title, company size, age, gender, industry, whatever, you name it. Um, you need to look at that criteria, right? And then what we do on LinkedIn is we send them a connection request. So, underneath somebody's profile, well, underneath someone's headline, you will find the button to connect. And if you don't see it, you can click the three dots, which is ellipses. So the three dots, and you'll be able to click it, and you'll get a drop down list where you can click connect. But make sure that you personalize it. Don't just click connect. If you are new to my network, um, you will know that you need to know it's so important to click connect and send a note. Yuri, you know that I sent you a connection request this week because you registered for my course and I wasn't connected to you. So I sent you a message saying, I see you've registered with my course. I'd like to connect if I may. And it doesn't have to be anything long winded, just something so that that person understands where you're coming from and why you're requesting to connect with them. Always include a message. That is absolutely imperative. So, um, I do want to give you a chance to ask me some questions, but before we go into that, I want to ask. I want to show you guys something. I'll show you some images pertaining to John's profile. I spoke with John last week, and we showed his profile. So now I want to show you what his profile looked like before and after. He actually sent me some before and after images. So before I do that, let me look at the comments. Katie says we need to connect so we can serve them better. Exactly. Wow. Yes, I agree. Diane, you do win. Ding, 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 ding. And Yuri says relationships in community help others make a better world through partnership. Exactly. So let me show you what John's profile looks like before he met me. So he sent me this, and this is what his profile looked like. So I came from outside of manufacturing, and when I looked at this, I was like, what the heck is going on here? Um, and him and I had a conversation, and I asked him that question. I told him that I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know what that means, what the banner means. And he did explain it. And then, we spoke about his spreadsheet. Um, it says here, your spreadsheet thinks we should have a conversation. Um, I loved that. It showed me that there was a quirky side to him. And there are some comments, so let me go. Oh my gosh. Oh, John. Yes, Yuri, we need to connect human to human. Exactly. John says I mustn't laugh. I'm sorry, John. I really didn't know what the heck was on your profile. But since him and I had a conversation, this is what it looks like now. This is what it looked like afterwards. So he actually changed. He changed his heading. He changed even his the headline that says, now it says professional dad and marketer. And what it does, it creates a human side. It helps us to actually not create, but it allows us to see his human side. Um, so that was at the top. And then let me show you what his about section looked like before. His about section said, hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. Also, when networking, it is best to hunt for the relationship, not the sale. While I agree with what he said, it doesn't really tell me who he is as a person. So, this is what he changed it to. Your spreadsheet thinks we should have a conversation. I invite you to schedule some time with me to go over your manufacturing operation. No commitment or selling. I simply want to listen to understand your challenges and goals. You can send me a message on LinkedIn, preferred, or block time on my calendar, and he gives his Calendly link. I am a passionate and empathetic leader. I spend my days expanding my network and engaging with my communities. I am on a mission to bring the social back to social media. I love that, John, by the way. While my experience tells you that I have been in the game a while now, I am still learning and growing each day. Wow. I know I just said it, but I just want to I want to drop the mic. Like, can we have a mic drop? Like, wow, right? Let's see. Okay, so let's move on to the Q&A. I just want to move this image. So Yuri says, and please, anyone else that has a question, please drop me your questions in the comments. This is the Q&A part of the session. Yuri says, if you are on the phone, is it not possible to personalize it? Um, I didn't. I did it on my laptop, but let me look. Okay. I think you can. You should be able to. Yes, you can. So here's my profile, and I can see. There's a like it looks like a pencil. You should be able to. So you click the pencil, and you're able to add or edit what you have. Um, Also, if I scroll down, yes, I can edit anything on my phone actually. So, yes, you can edit on your phone. Yes, mic drop for you, John. I can't drop my mic. It's attached to my desk. But so much love for you. Mic drop for sure. Hello, Vonna. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you. She says those are some powerful quotes to live by. Thanks for sharing. My pleasure. Thank you for being here. If anybody else has any more questions, please drop them in the comments. And I'm going to remind you again, if you would like the checklist that I promised, please go ahead and click the link to complete the form and provide me with your email address so that I can send it to you. I'd love to be able to help you to optimize your profile like I've laid out at the beginning of this. Um, but definitely go through the checklist and it will help you tremendously just to remember what you learned here today. And John says, And it did not take a lot of time. So let me know. Drop me your email address in that list. Sorry, in the link that I sent, that I shared a link on LinkedIn as well as on YouTube so that you can click the link and be able to access the form and complete it so that I can send you the checklist. I'll send you the checklist as well as some additional information through a link. So, uh, do I have any more questions? Let me know. I'm just waiting to answer more questions, but we are running towards the top of the hour. Diane says, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for attending. Thank you so much, Diane. I'm happy to be able to share my knowledge with you and everyone else. Katie says, well, I did update my URL while you had the how to list on screen. Um, awesome. So let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, we can wrap up. And I will see you back here next week for the next part. And if you go to my profile, you will see that I teach LinkedIn in 3 steps. Once the foundation is set, I believe that we should connect, communicate, and collaborate. So please let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, I'm good to wrap up. I will show you that next week we will be talking about communicating on LinkedIn. So, and by the way, today I'm giving you guys homework. So, your homework is to follow the optimization checklist. And that you will get if you complete the form. That's your homework. Um, oh, hold on. So, Katie is asking, thanks for the help, Inga. Can we reach out personally to get further help? Yes, you can. I do offer further help. So let's explore if you'd like to work with me and I can help you with this for sure. John says, nice job, Katie. And he also says, I'm available to help and support as well. Awesome. Thank you, John. Vona is clapping. Oh my gosh. Manufacturing Hackle, you're hilarious. The art of the pitch slap. If you don't know, the pitch slap is when somebody slaps you in the DMs with a pitch. Dave says, great session. Thank you, my friend. And Diane says, see you next week. Amazing. Thank you. And that is all for now. So thank you, everyone, for attending. And let's say thank you to our friends at M&I University, M&I for putting on this event called M&I University. And if you don't know about it, please go and check them out. Here is the link. So university.mni.net, and go and check out the other sessions. Honestly, there are so many to choose from and so many industry experts that are giving up their time to help you level up. So again, thank you so much. And that's the day 3 video title. Yes, excuse me, that is day 3. It's next week. Excuse me, it's communicating on LinkedIn. Yuri says, okay, thanks for the answer. Anyway, thanks for a nice presentation and goodbye. Have a wonderful week further, and I'll see you back here next week for another session on leveraging LinkedIn with the Networking Ninja. Have a blessed week further, everyone, and I'll see you next week. Take care and be blessed. Bye now. I hate videos. Now, you may be wondering,
If I hate videos, what the heck am I doing here?